The year is 2019. TikTok, a newcomer from China, explodes onto the global stage. Its bite-sized videos, catchy music, and addictive algorithm captivate millions. But amidst the dance crazes and viral trends, a shadow of suspicion emerges. The US Army and Navy, citing security risks, ban the app from government devices. This seemingly small act marks the beginning of a long and tumultuous battle for TikTok's survival in the United States. This early concern stemmed from TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, and its ties to China. The US government feared that the Chinese government could access user data, including sensitive information, through ByteDance. This fear, coupled with TikTok's meteoric rise, placed the app directly in the crosshairs of US lawmakers. The stage was set for a showdown between a social media giant and the world's most powerful nation. Enter Donald Trump, a president known for his brash style and confrontational approach to China. The Trump administration, echoing the concerns of the military, viewed TikTok as a national security threat. They argued that the app's massive data collection, combined with ByteDance's alleged ties to the Chinese Communist Party, posed an unacceptable risk. Trump, never one to shy away from a fight, took aim at TikTok. He issued executive orders in 2020, demanding that ByteDance sell its US operations to an American company or face a complete ban. The clock was ticking, and the future of TikTok in America hung precariously in the balance. ByteDance, facing immense pressure from the US government, scrambled to find a solution. They entered into negotiations with potential buyers, including tech giants Microsoft and Oracle. But the talks were fraught with complications, as ByteDance sought to protect its valuable algorithm while appeasing US demands. As negotiations dragged on, ByteDance took the Trump administration to court. They argued that the proposed ban was politically motivated and violated their First Amendment rights. The legal battle raged, with both sides digging in their heels. The fate of TikTok, once a source of light-hearted entertainment, had become a high-stakes geopolitical chess match. In 2021, Joe Biden assumed the presidency, bringing with him hopes of a less confrontational approach to China. However, the Biden administration, while revoking Trump's executive orders, maintained a cautious stance on TikTok. They continued the national security review of foreign-owned apps, signaling that concerns about data security and Chinese influence remained. Biden's Executive Order 14034, signed in June 2021, established new procedures for assessing the risks posed by foreign-owned apps. The order emphasized the need to protect user data from foreign adversaries and gave the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, or CFIUS, a more prominent role in reviewing such apps. While this signaled a more measured approach than Trump's outright ban, it maintained the pressure on TikTok and ByteDance to address US security concerns. Section 5. A flurry of legislation. Congress takes aim at TikTok. The executive branch wasn't alone in its scrutiny of TikTok. The US Congress, driven by bipartisan concerns about data security and Chinese influence, introduced a wave of legislation targeting the app. The Anti-Social CCP Act, proposed in December 2022, sought to ban Chinese and Russian social media companies outright. The No TikTok on Government Devices Act, signed into law by Biden in December 2022, prohibited the app on federal government devices. And the PAFACA, passed by the House in March 2024, and signed into law by Biden the following month, gave ByteDance an ultimatum: divest from TikTok or face a nationwide ban. The legislative branch had spoken, and its message was clear. TikTok's presence in the US was under serious threat. Section 6. TikTok versus Garland. The Supreme Court weighs in. Faced with mounting pressure from both the executive and legislative branches, TikTok took its case to the highest court in the land. In TikTok v. Garland, the company challenged the constitutionality of PAFACA, arguing that it violated its First and Fifth Amendment rights. The Supreme Court, in a closely watched case, heard arguments in January 2025. The justices grappled with the balance between national security concerns and First Amendment rights. Ultimately, the court sided with the government, upholding PAFACA in a 6-3 decision. The ruling dealt a major blow to TikTok, leaving the company with a stark choice: sell or be banned. Section 7. TikTok refugees seeking alternatives in Xiaohongshu. As the legal battle raged, some US users, fearing a potential ban, began seeking alternatives to TikTok. Xiaohongshu, also known as Red, a Chinese social media platform with a focus on shopping and lifestyle content, emerged as a popular destination for these TikTok refugees. While Xiaohongshu lacked the same global reach and cultural impact as TikTok, it offered a familiar format and features that appealed to users seeking a new creative outlet. The rise of Xiaohongshu highlighted the growing influence of Chinese social media platforms and the potential for user migration in the face of geopolitical tensions. Section 8. A temporary reprieve, but the future remains uncertain. With the Supreme Court's ruling, the clock was ticking for ByteDance. Pafaka's deadline loomed, and the company faced a difficult decision. Despite the pressure, ByteDance remained resistant to divesting from TikTok, unwilling to relinquish control of its prized asset. On January 18, 2025, just one day before the ban was set to take effect, TikTok suspended its US services. The move sent shockwaves through the social media landscape and left millions of users in limbo. However, in a stunning turn of events, Trump, now back in the White House, intervened, signaling a potential extension and urging a political resolution. TikTok, sensing an opportunity, restored its services, and Trump issued a 75-day non-enforcement order for Pafaka. The future of TikTok in the US remained uncertain, but a glimmer of hope emerged from the 11th-hour reprieve. Section 9. The TikTok saga continues, a geopolitical battleground. The TikTok ban drama is far from over. It has exposed the deep-seated tensions between the US and China, becoming a flashpoint in the broader geopolitical rivalry between the two superpowers. The saga has also highlighted the complex interplay between national security, free speech, and the power of social media in the digital age. As of today, January 22, 2025, TikTok remains accessible to US users, but its future hangs precariously in the balance. ByteDance's resistance to divestment, coupled with the political divide in Washington, suggests that a permanent resolution is still a long way off. The TikTok saga serves as a stark reminder that in the interconnected world of the 21st century, even seemingly innocuous apps can become entangled in the complex web of global politics.